Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Foxydude here, and the simple thing is, here we are. We are still here, we're still going, and we have not stopped yet. Today, if you guys are unaware, which you probably mostly are, it's now been 10 years. 10 years since I started YouTube. Since I started making videos, since I started going on one of the wildest hobbies that I've probably ever gonna do. And yet, here I am, still sat here, still pretty much doing the same old thing that I do in my spare time. And the purpose of this video is to basically, I just wanted to reflect and I just wanted to chat and reflect on the 10 years that I've done in YouTube, what I've been through, what I maybe regret in my time during YouTube, what things I take pride in what I do, and kind of asking maybe for a little bit of openness into what I may be doing going forwards. Also, the title does sound a little bit clickbaity because it's probably going to be something like "Thank you for 10 years on YouTube." I'm not going anywhere, okay? In the perfect meme quote, I'm not fucking leaving, okay? I'm not. I literally just basically want to take this time to just say thank you to everyone throughout this entire time. I started YouTube on Boxing Day, 2014, and I remember the day very, very well. Leading up to that time period, I said at the point, what do you want? They were like, you know, my family's like, what do you want for Christmas? And I was like, I want to make YouTube videos. I'd obviously been watching pretty much the Sidemen from back in the day, KOR Speedy when he was doing Black Ops 2 content, which just cracked me up all the time. Rooster Teeth when they were in their prime. Obviously, they're no more now, which is, you know, quite a shame to see that now. But I was watching all these YouTubers in the past, and I was just like, yeah, I want to do that. I want to make some YouTube videos, and it nearly went completely potty because I remember I said, like, what my mum was like, what do you want? She was like, do you want basically the video software the editing software that I have now to, you know, edit my videos, or do you want the Elgato capture card, which I'm pretty sure it's over here because I've actually unplugged it all. And she's like, did you want the capture card Elgato to record? And I want to say as well, I'll shout about this afterwards, but I nearly actually did the wrong thing. So I was editing, it was either basically, if I picked the editing software, which I didn't know at the time, I thought you could still capture gameplay on it, then I basically would have had a Christmas where I would not have been able to record a video because I literally wouldn't have been able to have captured anything with the Elgato capture card. So that was nearly a massive, massive cock-up. But, hey, we survived it. And obviously, from that point onwards, I just started making videos. And I'm pretty sure, I don't think I've privated that many videos, to be honest, on my channel. You can probably scroll through and find, like, the very first videos I ever made where I was playing FIFA. I was prepubescent. I didn't really have a proper voice. Actually, well, no, I was 16, so I would have had some form of a voice, but it would have been horrific. Maybe, if you want me to, I'll go and react to some of my very old videos. Let me know if you want to see that, because I'm pretty sure that would embarrass the hell out of me and give you a bit of a bun of a laugh. So, hey, you know, it's just how we go around here. I remember then, obviously, I made loads of FIFA videos. I started with that. And I say I privated one or two, because I remember there was one video in particular. I don't know why I did it. I ended up doing a video series where I just ranted at clubs. I don't know why. I just pick a football club and rant at them. And I'm pretty sure I remember I said something really bad. To be honest, I only ever actually had one comment, I'm pretty sure, that basically spoke about what I said. Said something quite bad in the Cardiff City rant, I think it was. So, I think that's privated. If it's not, I'm doing it after this video, so you don't know what it said. But hey-ho, everyone, you know, makes their own mistakes. I tried to make it in terms of a joke, and it didn't go very well. And then I sort of changed. I then started to mix it up a little bit. I was doing some other games in there. I think I was playing Battlefield at the time. I think I was playing Call of Duty a little bit at the time as well. And then I went on a period then where I played a lot of Black Ops 2. And that's where things sort of clicked a little bit more for me. I felt a bit more in my element, you know, chatting to random people. I still do it now. Still chat to random people on Search and Destroy when you get the chat, when you don't get comms banned, of course, like they do nowadays. And what I realized when doing YouTube is that there are people that you meet along the way, who are either going to be some of your closest friends. Obviously, for me, you see me play with Katie, or It's Complicated, in all of my Call of Duty videos, and also some Fortnite videos whenever I do those. You know, we didn't know each other from a young age. We met each other because one person had met both of us separately in a Call of Duty online lobby, and then said, "Oh, hey mate, do you want to play COD?" I'm like, "Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll play COD with you, bro." And then it's like, "Oh, I've also got this other person who I've also met. Do you want to play? We'll play COD with them." I'm like, "Yeah, okay." And then, bam, that's how it comes about. In literally a click of a fingers, it's a lobby. 3 of us, 2 of us don't know each other. One of us doesn't know the other person, and then the other person in the middle knows them. And this is what I mean by, like, you meet some amazing people along the way, and you meet some horrible people along the way. Like the person that I was introduced to, Katie, at the end of the day, I think we've known each other for like 8-10 years now, and we are really, really, well, I say we're really close friends. She might call me an arsehole, and that's absolutely fine. I get it. I am. But, to be able to meet people online and to build such special friendships have done is something that I probably maybe wouldn't have done as much if I didn't do YouTube, because I may have not, as I guess, played as many games. I don't know. I just feel like it happens for a reason. Also, you don't see him in my videos at the moment. Sam, or he was known as Williams Gaming when I played F1, and we did a lot of F1 videos together. We're still really, really good friends. He's still a massive, massive knob, as he'll say the same thing to me. We still speak to each other virtually every day. He just has his own separate life that he's doing right now. And, he's doing well for himself, and I'm glad. Not really. I was hoping he was on the streets, to be honest. But I'm only joking, obviously. But again, like him, and if I never made YouTube videos, never ever would have come across Sam. Because, again, the same thing. When I started to move into the Formula 1 content side of things, Sam then literally messaged, I'm pretty sure he emailed me at the time on my YouTube business email address, and was like, "Oh, I'll make some graphics for you." And he genuinely did, because mine were terrible. And then, boom, again, it kickstarted from there. So then we started talking, was like, "Oh, these are the graphics and stuff," started playing some games then, and boom, we're great friends now. And this is something I never would have, like I said, it's nothing I would have ever had if I never did YouTube to start with. And I've had such a great time. I've had such great fun doing what I do. And my channel definitely then kicked off for me when I started doing Formula 1 content. I obviously did, I think the first year that I did F1 was F1 2015, which was not a good time, because F1 2015 was probably the worst F1 game that Codemasters have ever released. It sucked. There was no normal career mode. It was driver career mode only. I remember I did a Sebastian Vettel career mode, and I'm pretty sure there was a bunch of other people that did Vettel career mode, so that kind of went out the window. And then F1 2016 came along, and I started to get a lot more views, and it was clear that the audience that I was building was an F1 built audience, because I still tried to make Call of Duty content, and I still tried to make some FIFA content, and it wasn't ever hitting as well as Formula 1. Back then I was probably on, like, say, probably what I am now, like, say, let's call it 10, 20 views, like, for a Call of Duty video, and close to 100 views for my Formula 1 content, maybe like 200-300, something, around about that range. And I noticed that I was going down a pathway with Formula 1, and then obviously F1 2016 came around, and I started to increase in viewership. And it wasn't until F1 2017, which was pretty much the prime of this channel. I remember I did a challenge video, which was how slow is 0% AI on F1 2017, and it still remains. I don't know how many, I was about to pick up my capture card, for God's sake. I don't actually know how many views it's got to this day, but it is my most viewed video of all time, and I'm very interested to see what is the most amount of views that it's actually on, just in general. So if I just put it to lifetime, it's on. So I don't know if you can actually see that there. So there is the most, if I sort of blank the rest of it out, I don't know if you can see that. If you can, then shout out to you, but I'm not sure if you can, really. I'm trying to block my own face out so you can see it. Anyway, so how slow is 0% AI is on 769,000 views. That's just mental. I'm sorry, that is absolutely insane that somehow, and I don't know why that video got so many views. It just did. I don't know. And then I was sort of like, hang on a minute. I found a little bit of a niche here people weren't doing challenge videos. People weren't doing things stupid in F1. Everyone was taking the game seriously. And unfortunately, the F1, the game cycle, I'll talk about it maybe later, but the F1 game cycle is not how I like it. Maybe I should go back and try and revolutionize it again, but I felt like I ran out of ideas, and I started to do, obviously, these challenge videos, and then come, to F1 2018, I was still doing the same challenge videos. I started introducing mini games into the equation. Like, I mean, my third most viewed video is F1 2018 Hide and Seek. In fact, like I said, all my video views was F1 2017-18 related, and like these were, I was genuinely getting loads of views on my F1 content, and I was gaining like 1,000 subscribers a day. Like I remember running downstairs and I was like, oh my God, Dad, I'm on like 4,000 subscribers. Oh, Dad, I'm now on 5,000 subscribers. And that was my prime, put it this way. 2017 was the absolute prime of my YouTube channel, because I also went and did I started a career mode with Force India. And then I actually moved to Ferrari, and I got a lot of views for going to Ferrari. And then I figured out again, loads of people were doing career modes, but with slower teams and building them up. No one was doing them with quick teams, so I went straight to Ferrari. And then I went and moved to Mercedes, and then I got a lot of hate comments for betraying Ferrari and going to Mercedes. And I tell you one thing, is when I did that How Slow is 0% AI video, I remember that I said in the video, because I was driving for Lewis Hamilton, and I was like, right, I'm driving for Hamilton's Mercedes, and I'm a Mercedes fan. I'm wearing a Mercedes, I don't know if you can see it, it's a stealth black one. I'm wearing a Mercedes hoodie, got it for Christmas, didn't ask for it, but hey, it's actually pretty sick, and it's got a bit of Petronas blue in there, so, shout out to it. It's bloody comfy as well, so I might have to get some more Mercedes hoodies off of yourselves, as well as a Ferrari cap for when Hamilton's releases with his Ferrari team, because, yeah, I'm still going to buy Ferrari stuff as well now. Cheers for that. Anyway, off topic. I remember when I made that video, I got so much hate, and I actually got death threats from people for saying that I was a Mercedes fan. I was called everything in the book, but one thing that I definitely had some strength in is that hate comments literally didn't mean anything to me. I sort of judged hate, and I've had a lot of it through the time, not just the F1 content, but prior to me making F1 content, where I have these hate comments, and I would not really care. Because for me, I've always gone down the judgment. If somebody commented on this video now and said, you suck, I hate you. There was actually a guy that commented on one of my videos. I'm not going to find it because I genuinely can't be bothered. But there was somebody that basically, during my Arsenal RTG that I'm doing at the moment for FC25, basically just slandered me, saying that I'm unsubscribing and you suck and you don't do the content the way it should be done, and the people that you're guests with are constantly miserable all the time. And I'm just like, mate, I'm not that concerned. I'm really not. Like, for me, if you want to spend time and time again constantly going into my comments on every video and just sending hate, for me, I'm not that bothered. A, you're just giving me views, which, only helps, so thanks for that. And B, if you're going to send hate comments to people, and it's something that a lot of people won't be able to cope with, it's something that I can, and I'm fortunate of that, is that for me, you're coming into my videos, you don't like me, you hate what I'm doing, and you're trying to get under my skin. Whereas for me, I'm just sat there going, you hate me, you're wasting your life and your time trying to spread hate to me, and I really don't care. For me, I'm just happy that you're miserable because I'm alive. And that's kind of how I judge it. I'm alive, I'm living, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great, I'm doing well, and you're not. Because I'm here, but again, not many people can deal with that. And I don't mind, there is sometimes when the hate's just a bit like, it makes me rethink some things. Like, I've had plenty of occasions when making YouTube before where I've had to rethink myself. And I remember in the F1 scene, again, I had an opportunity when it came to making these Formula 1 contents to be one of the top F1 YouTubers out there. And I was on a pathway for it. I know I was. I hit 18,000 subscribers. As of today, I'm on 16,370, something like that. And I'm not gaining subscribers every day. In fact, I'm pretty much stagnated at where I am, and then occasionally gaining a subscriber, and then losing like 3, and then losing another 1, then losing another 2. In fact, I'll be brutally honest with you. In the last 28 days of making, I can tell you right now, I got no problem with this. This is what I mean by like reflecting on my YouTube career, I guess. Where is it? Subscribers. Yeah, so in the past year of making YouTube videos, I've lost 330 subscribers. And it's only going to be the same. Like in 2023, the whole of 2023, same thing again. From there, I lost... Oh, my phone is constantly going off for something else. I lost 400 subscribers in the whole of 2023. I didn't gain a subscriber in 2023. I lost subscribers in 2023. Throughout 2024, I've lost 324 subscribers. So realistically, I've had a better year this year making YouTube videos because I've lost less subscribers. I've lost 324 compared to losing 416. So, you know, I'm not somebody that makes YouTube videos and gain subscribers in it anymore. And I had a period where I was at that point where I was gaining all the time and I had loads of views. Like, again, going back onto the viewership side of things, I'm getting nowhere near the views that I did when I previously made videos. You know, that's completely out the window now. If I go to, again, same thing with views. In 2024, I have achieved 58,329 views throughout the course of the calendar year of 2024. Bearing in mind, one of my top 10 most viewed videos, nowhere near, you know, over all of that. In 2023, I had 95,765 views. So I've automatically lost, well, I've had about 40,000 views less in this calendar year than I've had throughout the course of 2023. But the thing I'm trying to point out here and what I'm trying to reflect at is that I'm still super happy with what I'm doing and I just can't stop. I don't want to stop. You know, I want to keep going. I want to keep the grind going, keep the memories of what I've made there for me to view. And I have tried to switch it up. Don't get me wrong. So when I was making the F1, you know, the videos, I was making the mini games, I made some league racing stuff, and I set up my own league with Sam, Switchback Racing League. That was a complete bombshell and a complete kaput. And to be honest, I just got to the point where I ran out of ideas on F1 and it killed me. You know, everyone was doing the same thing. Everyone still does the same thing now. The only thing I do on Formula 1 nowadays is make the F1 journey because it's the most original thing that I can have that is focusing on me. It is a career mode, but it's set in my own universe. I've got my own storylines. I've got my own liveries. I've got my own teams. I've got control over everything, you know, and that's where I feel at best. Like, you know, the Arsenal RTG, for example, on FIFA. Yes, everyone could do an Arsenal RTG out there, but they don't, you know, you might not buy the players that I'm buying. You might do the evolutions that I'm doing. You might not open the packs that I open or don't open, or the SBCs that I do, etc. So it's things like that where everything started to go a bit downhill. And to be honest, I just basically lost my way with making F1 content. And it got to a point then where I felt so pinned in, and I feel like because I couldn't make another... I felt like I couldn't make any other videos. I felt like if I didn't make an F1 video that I'd fail. And ultimately, because I then started to lose the audience, I then got a bit more desperate. And it didn't work, basically. And then I am where I am now, where I make whatever the hell I want to make. You know, I've been making F1 journey videos. At the moment, I'm making F1 journey videos. I make Call of Duty videos with Katie when we play Search and Destroy and have a laugh. And I make FC videos. Going forwards, you know, like I said, I'm not done, you know, and I've accepted that right now, I will probably never be the, in quote, successful YouTuber. What I mean by that, I'm talking, you know, like the Sidemen, or like, you know what I'm talking about. Sidemen, Mr. Beast, Logan Paul, you know, all these big influencers that have, you know, gone mainstream and gone super successful. I understand that I'm not in that realm. I understand that I'm not going to get to that realm. And I know that's a bad mentality to sort of put on across there, but for me, I just don't see that with how things are going. But this is why I wanted to sort of talk and reflect on my journey, and hopefully it gives you maybe a reflection on your own journey, whether it's, you know, what you're doing in your life, whether it's with your work, whether it's with whatever. Anything can happen at any time. And that's what I hope that can happen to you in the best way possible. Like I said, because I made YouTube videos, at some point, Sam sent me an email. And then we ended up talking, and now we're great friends. because I did YouTube and I played Call of Duty and I just was playing my games, I ended up meeting, say, one person who introduced me to another person, which was Katie. I still speak to Katie to this day. I'm pretty sure I messaged her yesterday because she liked one of my tweets and I told her, stop stalking my profile. Just a bit of banter, but you know what I'm saying. And then there are some people that I've met online before and I've built good friendships with them, and then it's just not worked out. Whether we just it wasn't really meant to be, if that makes sense, or whether there's people that have just genuinely been insulting. There was one person that I know that genuinely was insulting when I put out a family tribute to a post on like Facebook or something like that. And I'm like, you're dead to me, you know, you burn to the ground. But where I'm coming with that is that the reason that I've got 16,300 odd subscribers in these past 10 years is because I don't even know. You know, the people that watch these videos even today, I don't know. How do you watch my videos? Why do you watch my videos? And I don't know that. And where I'm coming across is, while I have spent the last probably 2 or 3 years not gaining a single subscriber, losing views compared to each calendar year, falling behind the curve, really, of YouTube, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's over. And I've always said from the beginning, YouTube for me was never about just doing it and then trying to make money from the start. That was never the aim. I do monetize my videos, don't get me wrong, but if I was to take my monetization from like the last 28 days, I can tell you that I've earned a whopping £1.79p. It's obviously not gonna make me live. I can't live off of making YouTube videos. The reason I have my own place, you can see the setup behind me has changed, because for the past God knows how long, ever since I've lived here, every time I've done a video recording on my webcam, which is kind of why I stopped, because there was a picture frame in the corner which was pointless. It shouldn't have been there, which has been moved. And obviously you can see that there's some stuff back over here, which is now completely brand new. And the setup behind is brand new that I'm working on now. And I'm still doing some work to this room. And like I said, it's not because of YouTube. I don't make enough anywhere. Well, I said £1.79 in a month rather than a normal wage. You know, I have a full-time job. But in quote, I have a 9 till 5 job, which I do. You know, I work Monday to Friday. It's 9 till 5. So I can't. And I'm very, very happy with what I'm doing. I'm really happy where I am, and I'm only looking to progress in that field of where I'm at. And where I'm trying to say is, like, don't get me wrong, if you put the options in front of me, you can make a living off of doing YouTube full time, or you can make a living off of doing what you're doing now. I would probably definitely take the doing YouTube full time. Of course I would. I'd love to. It would definitely be something that I'm still hoping may be happening one day. But the key thing for me now is that it's a hobby of mine. I love doing what I'm doing. I love seeing a comment come through and just being like, that was really funny. Or I know when Katie comes up and it's like, oh, the giggles are back. And I'm like, I'm glad that I can have people that watch my content. I'm glad there's been people out there that have enjoyed the content that I've produced over the last 10 years. And like I said, there's people that have been there from day one and are still here now. There's people that watch my videos and they just don't anymore. And there's people that have only just recently started watching my videos. And, I get some comments saying, underrated, you deserve more. And I'm like, I appreciate it. And there's some that sort of banter and go, your video's got 50 views and you have 16,000 subs. How does that even work? And to me, I'm like, that's fine. I don't care how many views I have at this current moment in time. If I was, doing YouTube full time and I was making my full earnings off of it, it would be very concerning, because obviously I need to earn off of it. But right now, the fact that there's just even, let's call it 100 people that sit there, find my YouTube channel, watch the videos that I make, anybody that's watched a video of mine, I've been so appreciative of that. And even if it's just made you smile for the 10 minutes, whatever, that I've made a video, I feel like I've succeeded in what I wanted to do. I've wanted to make myself feel more confident, and I feel like I do. I still have horrific anxiety, and that isn't going to go away anytime soon. I'll keep working, working towards that, but just the overall confidence that I have in myself has definitely improved since I started doing YouTube. I was very shy. I'll do a reaction video, like I said, of my old YouTube videos. I was super shy, I was quiet, And like nowadays, you know, if you put 10 years ago me with a webcam and this microphone right here, right now, I would absolutely brick it. And sometimes I still get worried now when I make a video with my webcam, you know, and that's just how it is. But I'm still looking to improve, and I'm still looking to hopefully change it up in 2025. I want to do some different content in 2025. I want to do a bit more, maybe, you know, I don't really do any reactions, like maybe do some reaction videos. I want to do some more real life videos. I did do a little portion where I started doing some vlogs, and they were quite fun. I don't know how they actually ever did the vlogs, and I don't really remember ever titling them as vlogs, so I don't really know where they were in terms of, right, yeah, they're like, I wouldn't even know. I'd have to like get them up. But like I started doing some vlogs on a weekend, and it was kind of like fun, and maybe I'd do some more of those, and when I go away somewhere, just film it and try and do a bit more of that stuff. And F1, obviously, I'll still do. It's my passion. I don't do enough football. Maybe I should do more. I might do some more football-related stuff, because obviously I'm a massive Arsenal fan. I mean, I'm wearing this Mercedes top, and I've literally got an Arsenal shirt on underneath, a sort of a retro one. So maybe some more of that. But all the premise was for this video was to just say thank you. I know it's 20-odd minutes long, and you're probably bored of me rambling by now. But it was just a little bit of this is what I've gone through my time in YouTube. I've hit the highs, obviously, you know, with this video, you know, my most viewed videos. I've hit the lows where I've just gone and thought, is this really the right thing to do? And finally it clicked at the point when I was about to give up making YouTube videos, going, I might be losing subs. I might be not getting the views. But at the end of the day, am I still happy with what I do? Do I still enjoy doing it as a hobby? Yes. I can't do it consistently. Don't get me wrong. When I got a 9 till 5 job Monday to Friday, it's very difficult, especially when it takes you an hour to commute to your work. So then all of a sudden you're back home, and then you're making your food, and by the time it's like 7 p.m. Well, do I really want to then try and make a video and then edit it and upload it? Not really. So it's obviously harder for me to do that. And if I'm busy on a weekend, then all of a sudden I can't make a video for the course of like multiple days. So it does become stagnant in the uploads. But maybe I need to take that as like a resolution for next year, is take advantage of that and put in maybe like, say, 1 or 2 videos a week, but put in a load more effort into that video, more editing, better quality, and that should maybe help a bit more, you know, and I'll take that stuff on board. And yeah, I'm going to keep on going. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. Literally, like I was saying earlier, this is going to get framed probably, right? So this is an Elgato HD60 capture card, for anybody that doesn't know. This is the present that I got back in 2014 to start my YouTube career, basically. Here, I'm not sponsored, by the way, by Elgato, putting it out there. I got no partnerships, so yeah, putting that out there. This is just me being genuine. This is the Elgato that I've been using, and only today have I finally replaced it. Today is the day that this Elgato capture card will no longer be used. Well, it will be if my new one breaks, but it'll be my backup capture card. But it's done me amazing stuff for the last 10 years. But I have actually gone ahead and changed to a HD60X capture card now. Well, I got it for Christmas because I asked for it. But that kind of present there shows to me, I ain't done. I've had an amazing 10 years making content, having great, funny gaming night moments, remembering some funny times. Like I said, I've spoken to Sam before, had some great memories. Well, I remember speaking to Katie a couple of weeks ago, had some great memories of some funny moments that we had in COD videos in the past and whatever. And I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm going to obviously try and switch it up come in the new year, do some stuff a little bit different, and hopefully it sort of pays off. But whether I get 50 or 100 views on my videos, or whether all of a sudden I go back up to getting 1,000 views on my videos, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm going to keep doing what I love. And it's a hobby of mine. And I'll keep on going. And if life puts it in a completely different way, whether it's for the best or for the worst, then hey, it's for the best or for the worst. But guys, hope you've enjoyed me rambling for half an hour. Probably not. You probably got bored by now and fell asleep. If you did, though, drop it a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here as well. Thank you so much again for all your support over the past 10 years. And hey, let's go for another 10, shall we? Because I will. I'm never going to get bored. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Take care all. Peace.